high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. We are live here from DeKalb High School in Auburn, Indiana, for today's DeKalb New Year's Tournament. 6 teams enter here today in pool play, and with the championship and the place games tomorrow. Great to have you join us here from Auburn, Indiana. Aiden Orth and Steve Orth here on call for all 6 games today, and then throw 3 games tomorrow. In the first game here today, we will have DeKalb versus Hanover Central in the red pool, which will feature DeKalb, Hanover Central, Indian Creek, and then the black pool, which will feature Lakewood Park Christian, Fort Wayne Northrop, and then Whiteland. They will alternate games. We'll have the DeKalb sectional, or DeKalb pool up first, the red pool, between DeKalb and Hanover to start things off. Getting ready to start today the first game of the 6 games here today.
Yeah, and DeKalb comes in 4-1, one of their best starts in a while. They're going to start number 3, Graydon Peppel, a 5'10 senior. Number 11, Caden Paulblembo, a 6-foot junior. Number 20, Dalton Cox, a 5'9 junior. Number 32, 6-foot senior, Caden Rice, and then their leading scorer is number 33, Zeke Penrod, 6'3 senior. So we'll see if DeKalb can pick up their pace here. Hanover Central's got a bit of a drive. They probably spent the night last night, so we'll see what their legs are like today if they're ready to go here. It's bright and early, too. Most teams don't play at 10 a.m. On a Friday here, so it's kind of like an AAU-style format.
Yeah, we'll see which team's able to adapt to the early environment, playing early on a Friday today, day after New Year's. Hanover Central starting Langland Olberg, Bo Winchek, Lucas Valiska, Owen Sonowski, and then Christopher Maranowski. And Hanover definitely has a bit of size advantage. Most of their guys, all but 2 of their players on the roster, over 6 foot tall. And tip is underway, and Hanover Central takes possession to start things off. Valiska has it, top of the key, hands it over to Olenberg. Olenberg over to Marousik, passing the ball. Good swing action here for the Wildcats. They get it inside to the big man Sanowski, who passes it back outside to Marowski, and that turns it over. DeKalb takes possession after a quick turnover, and the Barons look to take possession and start things off with a bucket here.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a nice offensive set. They just made a bad pass there, and DeKalb turns it over.
There's another turnover as Hanover Central gets the steal, and now the Wildcats look to take it in transition. Maranowski drives inside, can't get the bucket to go. It's rebounded by the Barons.
You got to remember both teams have been off for about 2 weeks here. All they have been doing is practicing. So it's going to take a while to get the legs back in.
Last time out, Hanover Central beat River Forest 63-50, and DeKalb beat Norwell 55-40. DeKalb now looking to get a bucket here to get on the board here. Peppel has it over inside, and we have a jump ball. Looked like Bo Winchek tied it up.
That'll be DeKalb ball underneath here.
So DeKalb has it with 6:43 left here in the first quarter. And we're going to have an offensive foul on DeKalb on the inbound play. Foul will be on Peppel. So Wildcats will have it. 0-0, 6:38 here in the first. Good ball movement for the Wildcats. 3 on the way. Good by Oldenburg to open up the scoring.
Yeah, and he had a man in his face, and he just popped the 3 right there. Good start there for Hanover Central to get on the board.
So Hanover Central up 3-0 early here against this DeKalb team. Barons look to answer here. They give it to Palumbo on the corner. Dishes it over to Rice. Rice over to Cox. Back around. Good ball movement. They're trying to get it inside to Penrod. And Penrod has it now atop the key. Gives it over to Rice. Rice.
Yeah. DeKalb's only lost to Bishop de Wenger, and they didn't play that well that game. But other than that, they've had 4 victories on the year.
Penrod with the hook shot. Can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Marinowski.
Definitely a good look there for DeKalb. Penrod had a great look at the basket and unfortunately wasn't able to knock it down.
So now the Wildcats have it, and they're going to turn the ball over. Good job there by the Barons defense to force a turnover. Brady Vince checks in for the first time for the Barons. He'll be checking in for Kane Palumbo. Vince off the bench, averaging 10 points a game, 4.8 rebounds a game, so a big key scoring-wise for the Barons.
Excellent baseball player. I believe he's committed to Huntington next year.
Vince has it, top of the key. Try getting a screen by Rice. Decided against it. He dishes it off to Rice at top of the key. Rice drives inside, nowhere to go. Dishes it over to Cox. Cox baseline to Peppel. Peppel can't get anything there. And he gives it to Rice, and there's going to be a foul on Hanover Central. Sanowski is going to be called for the foul, it looks like.
Yeah, Sanowski, the senior, playing with his hands instead of his feet. I was just going to say, Hanover Central was really good on the half-court defense, really keeping the Barons in front of them. This time, didn't move the feet, got him with the hands, and that's going to be a foul every time.
Looks like number 30 checks in, Bo Meinhardt for the Barons. With 4:59 here in the first, and we're going to have a travel on Penrod.
Yeah, DeKalb looking sluggish here early.
Again, you got to wonder how much that comes into play of playing at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's not your usual game preparation.
Hanover Central, nice little drive there. Actually, a travel there by Valiska. Lucas Valiska with the travel. Tried taking it himself, but took too many steps.
Yeah, 4:45 left here. Only 3-0. DeKalb looking for their first basket of the game.
Meinhardt tripped, and it's going to be a jump ball as Hanover tied him up. It'll be Hanover Central basketball.
Bo Meinhardt, a strong kid. He's a big, good football kid for DeKalb this year.
4:32 here. First quarter, still 3-0 DeKalb leads. Winak has it, right wing, over to Sanowski in the corner. Sanowski, errant pass, but Valiska was able to get it. Sanowski over to Winak. Winak pulls the three and hits it. Winak with his first three makes it 6-0, Wildcats lead. Vince gets it over to Peppel. Peppel over to Cox in the corner. Cox gets a screen by Meinhardt. 3 on the way by Penrod, no good. And ball is going to be tipped out by Sanowski.
Yeah, Barron's still looking for their first bucket of the game. Down here 6-0.
So Vince inbound underneath the basket for the Barons.
DeKalb averaging about 50 points a game, and right now they're struggling.
Vince drives and gets the bucket to fall. Gets DeKalb's first points of the game, and we are going to have a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout for DeKalb, and we'll take this time to thank some of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here on SummitCitySports.com. Big Eye Fish around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for up-to-date promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. On Weller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OntWellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping you defend the accused from the government, whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation. Jolly Law Firm is your answer. And we'll finish those out. Next dead ball.
That was an excellent move there by Brady Vince. Good athletic take to the bucket to get the Barons on the board.
Yeah, Vince providing much-needed scoring for this DeKalb team off the bench at the point guard position.
DeKalb coach, new head coach Austin Irvin, coached at Manchester College previous.
Yeah, Hanover Central is coached by Chandler Springs. He's 4-3 in his first year at Hanover Central. This Wildcats team coming off a sectional championship last year in 3A. And the Wildcats look to answer with a three off the timeout. That was no good by Velisca, and the Barons come away with it. Peppel bringing it up court. On the right wing, trying to direct some traffic, gives it over to Penrod. Penrod top the key, over to Vince. Vince drives middle, spins, puts up the shot, and can't get it to go. He'll get fouled, though, on a blocking foul.
Another great take by Brady Vince just to take it right to the bucket, create some penetration, and he did get the shot up. He'll have 2 shots at the line.
Brady Vince heading to the free throw line for the first time tonight, with 3:16 left here in the first quarter. Lets the first one fly and hits it.
Checking in for the Barons is number 11, Caden Plumbo. He comes in for number 3, Graydon Peppel.
Second one's up and good. Vince has 4 points here early. 6-4, Hanover leads.
Yeah, Hanover relying on the 3 here early.
Olenberg has it, dishes it off to Sanowski. Sanowski top of the key, gets it over to Velisca. Velisca on the right wing, over to Winacek. Winacek now gives it to Olenberg. Good defense here for DeKalb. Sanowski now, right wing, guarded closely there by Rice. Back to Sanowski in the left wing now. Hanover trying to get a good shot here, but this DeKalb defense has proved to stifle it.
Yeah, DeKalb doing a good job moving their feet.
There's a shot up there by Morawschnik, and Morawschnik hits the bucket.
Yeah, great execution right there for Hanover Central, the Wildcats.
Maranowski with his first 2 points of this ball game makes it 8-4. DeKalb, or 8-4 Hanover leads. DeKalb looking to answer here. Penrod has it right wing, dishes it over to Cox. Back to Penrod for 3. Can't get the bucket to go. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Olenberg looks to push for Hanover. 3 on the way is no good by Winiak, and that's brought in by Vince. Vince going to try to take it himself. Gets it inside to Meinhardt. Meinhardt puts it up and in.
So the bench for DeKalb coming in clutch. 6 points off the bench. Vince and Meinhardt.
Wildcats looking to answer here. Sanowski has it. 3 on the way by Olenberg. Olenberg knocks it down. Olenberg, his second 3 of the ball game.
Yeah, Olenberg is not afraid to shoot it with a man in his face. You got to get right up on him.
Makes it 11-6, Wildcats lead. 1:06 left here in the first. Meinhardt. Over to Cox. Cox. Over to Vince. Vince gets it to Penrod. Penrod trying to direct some traffic. Can't get anything to go. Hands it off to Olenberg.
53 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter.
Palumbo. Bucket no good there by DeKalb. It's rebounded by the Wildcats. Maranowski has it. Guarded closely by Vince. He gets it off to Sanowski. Sanowski. Over to Winiak. Over to Valiska. 26 seconds on the shot on the play clock, as Wildcats look to get a bucket before the end of the quarter. Olenberg saved the ball from going over half court.
Down to 14 seconds on the clock.
Veliska hands it off to Maranowski. Maranowski drives inside, gets the bucket up, no good. Rebounded by DeKalb, 4 seconds left. Vince pushes it up ahead, and the bucket is up, no good by Palmbo. And that will end the first quarter. Hanover Central leads 11-6. We'll take a break and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com from the DeKalb New Year's Tournament. Hanover Central leads DeKalb here early, 11-6 in the first game.
Yeah, DeKalb really struggling from the field and really getting their points off the bench from Meinhardt and Vince. As for Hanover Central, they're really knocking down the three today.
Yeah, three balls been working pretty well. Leading the way is Landon Oldenburg for Hanover Central. He's got 6 points here early. Langdon Oldenburg, as DeKalb looks to come out strong here in the second quarter with a bucket. Meinhardt has it now inside, gets it inside to number 10 for DeKalb. That's Connor Schmidt, who checked in for the first time, but turns it over, and Hanover Central with an opportunity to extend their lead. And we have a foul on the Wildcats.
I think we had a 3-second violation.
Or a 3-second violation. Don't see that too often. 7:30 left here, second quarter of action.
Actually, I think he was coming around the end line. He was out of bounds. He can't touch the ball, be the first person to touch the ball when he comes back into play.
So DeKalb will have it now after the turnover.
Our rules analyst, Brian Rail, gave us that one.
Good ball movement, three on the way. Good by Paul Muto.
Yeah, first three of the game for the Barons. Barons right back in at 11-9 here.
Paul Umbo with a three-pointer there. He's only averaging about 3 points a game, so he's got his average. Three no good by the Wildcats. That was Winnicek there. No good. He had 19 points last time out against River Forest. Barons looking to slow it down here, try to get the best possible shot here. Down two with 6:30 left here in the second quarter. Vince, top of the key, drives inside, stops, can't get anything to go, dishes that outside. Three on the way by Meinhardt, no good. And good box out there by the Wildcats, and Veliska gets it, and we're going to have a foul on Connor Schmidt.
First team foul. Again, if you reach 5, you get 2 shots.
So Hanover now with an opportunity to extend the lead here. Oh, good backdoor cut there. Bucket up and good by Winnicek.
Yeah, that was an excellent execution there by the Wildcats. Good set right there.
Winnicek has 5 now here as it's 13-9. Hanover Central leads. Rice drives inside, and it's going to be poked out by DeKalb. Zeke Penrod will check back in for the Barons. As it's 13-9, Hanover leads. And Coach Spring wants to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one, but we'll leave it here to finish thanking our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here on SummitCitySports.com. Socoa Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu to learn more. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are La Una. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your performance to help you reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more. And today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260 Sports. Follow us on Facebook at Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 13-9, Hanover leads after the timeout. 5:42 left here in the second quarter. Winacek gets it over to Olenberg. Olenberg inside and back to Winacek. Winacek up and in.
Good execution out of the timeout. Coach drew that up in the huddle, and DeKalb did not have an answer.
Good assist there by Sosnowski for the Wildcats. DeKalb now looks for an answer as Vince drives inside, and he's going to get fouled.
Both these teams pretty evenly matched. A lot of the same size.
Yeah, a lot of guys around that 6'2", 6'3" mark for both these teams. And then checking in for the first time tonight, number 15, Anthony Lehman for the Wildcats. Vince inbounds, gives it off to Penrod, who's at the top of the key. Penrod back over to Vince. Vince pulls it from way downtown, can't get it to go. Rebound by Rice, though, and he puts it up and in.
Yeah, Caden Rice did a great job using his body to get that offensive rebound and getting the second chance point. Unfortunately, Hanover Central couldn't force the box out there and push him back.
15-11, Hanover leads. Winacek puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Looked like he may have gotten bumped there, and it messed up his shot there. And DeKalb with now an opportunity to bring the lead down. As Rice drives inside, stops inside, can't get the shot to go. Good look. Gets his own rebound, gives it off to Penrod. Penrod back out to Peppel. And good ball movement for the Barons. Rice drives inside, no foul, and he threw it away.
Yeah, he was looking for Penrod. Penrod wasn't there.
Yeah, Penrod cut before Rice saw him, which altered the pass. Palumbo checks out for the Barons. And Cox checks back in. Olenberg has it, and he traveled.
Yeah, it's a very common mistake most young players make. They take that step before they put the ball down.
4:10 here, second quarter of action, 15-11. Wildcats lead. Hanover Central will be back in action 1:30 today versus Indian Creek, and then DeKalb will be playing Indian Creek at 5 p.m. in Red Pool action. Coming up next, we'll have Lakewood Park Christian and Northrop in the Black Pool. 3 on the way by Peppel, and he can't get it to go. Short off the front of the iron. Brought in by Veliska. Veliska pushes it up ahead to Winacek. Winacek decides to pull it back, and there's a steal by Zeke Penrod. Penrod in transition with the layup and gets it to go.
Yeah, great job there by Zeke Penrod. Get a hand in the passing lane, get the steal, and the transition bucket.
15-3, Wildcats lead now. And we're going to have a foul.
Barons cut it to 2 here, 15-13, 3:28 left.
Foul on DeKalb. Foul is going to be on Brady Vince. And the Wildcats looking for a bucket here, and they turn it over. Brady Vince drives around the defender, and he's going to take the transition bucket.
Vince has got 6. Good transition bucket right there. Vince very quick, as you can see there.
Yeah, drove right by the defender, and all of a sudden it's a tie ball game.
Good run here by the Barons.
15-15, 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Olenberg has it right wing. Hands it off to Winnicek. Winnicek trying to find a man. Gives it back to Olenberg. Olenberg drives inside. Oh, he had him, and he gets it to Lehman. Lehman can't get the bucket to go, but draws the foul. Good look there off the pick and roll by Anthony Lehman, the 6'3" junior. Got his own rebound and got the foul to go his way. So 2 shots heading to Anthony Lehman's way. Lehman can't get the first one to go. Got one more to come.
Barons on an 8-0 run. It was 15-7 at one time. Hanover Central trying to end that right here.
Second one flies. Good. Lehman gets his first point of the ball game. Greg Shepard checks in for Lehman.
1 point lead, 2:42 left here in the first half.
Barons looking to answer here. And bucket up and good by Rice. And that will give DeKalb their first lead of the game.
Yeah, Hanover Central wanted to charge there. Fortunately, feet were not set.
Makes it 17-16, DeKalb leads.
Refs really allowing them to play a little bit, allowing a little contact. You got to think with so many games in a day, you got to be easy on that whistle. Oh, that shot went in, but I think at the top of the bar.
And that would be a dead ball if it hits the top of the bar. So Velisco will be heading to the free throw line.
So the bucket will not count, but the
foul, yeah,
player will get 2 shots.
So Lucas Velisca,
yeah, you can see that bar wiggling there.
a 5'9" junior, heading to the free throw line for the Wildcats. He's short off the front of the iron. Palombo and Meinhardt will check back in for the Barons. Barons really like to go to their bench a little bit. Hanover Central really hasn't gone to their bench a ton. Second one doesn't go, and 0 for 2 from the line for the Wildcats is Velisca. 1:58 now with DeKalb with an opportunity to extend the lead here.
Looks like Jack Geldmeyer will get ready to check in next dead ball for Hanover Central.
Penrod baseline, gets cut off, gives it out to Palumbo. Palumbo hands it off to Vince, back to Palumbo. Palumbo inside, draws a double team and got fouled.
It will be on the floor, so it will not be shots yet. Wildcats only have 2 team fouls. Barons have 4, so the next foul on DeKalb will put Hanover Central at the line for 2 shots.
Jack Geldmeyer will check in for Bo Wynack. And DeKalb inbounds it. Vince gets it over to Palumbo. Palumbo, right wing, hands it off to Meinhardt, who gives it over to Penrod. Penrod over to Cox. Cox, guarded closely there by Velisca. Gets it over to Penrod. Penrod trying to do some work inside. Gets it Palumbo. Palumbo snuck behind the defenders, gets the bucket to go.
Yeah, Hanover Central just lost where their man was, and he just snuck in there for the easy 2-point bucket. With a 3-point lead now, the Barons have 1 minute to play here.
Palumbo with 5 points here in the first half, and Barons up 19-16. Morausniks get blocked by Vince.
Yeah, Barons really have come alive this second quarter. They got off to a sluggish start, but they're rocking and rolling now with a 3-point lead.
So 56 seconds left here. See if the Wildcats can get anything going before the end of the half. And almost a turnover. Palumbo got his hand in there, though, and punched it out.
Good deflection. Tried to get it off of Hanover Central. Unfortunately, it went off of the Barons, and we have 55 seconds left.
Morausniks inbounds, and he turned it over. Tried getting it inside to Goldmeyer, and Goldmeyer drew a double team. And Rice is going to travel. there. DeKalb wanted a foul there. Ben Schreiber checks in for the Wildcats. Checks in for Jack Woolmeyer. So Hanover Central, 47 seconds now with an opportunity for some points.
And you got to wonder if they're going to look for one shot here.
Oldberg back out to Veliska. Veliska pulls the three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Rice. Rice now gets it for DeKalb with 24 seconds left. And DeKalb will settle for the last shot here. 13 seconds on the play clock. Down to 10. Vince drives right side. No one picks him up. Takes it himself and gets the bucket to go. Vince has done a great job getting around the defenders. Threw on the way by Veliska. No good. And DeKalb with a great second quarter leads 21-16 as we go to half. We'll take a timeout and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come to stay. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come to stay. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to shout harder than the street light.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, halftime here in the first game of the DeKalb New Year's Tournament, where DeKalb leads Hanover Central 21-16 in that first quarter. Scoring for both teams, for Hanover Central, Anthony Lehman, 1 point, Chris Morausnich with 2 points, Langdon Oldenburg, 6 points, and then leading the way for Hanover Central, Bo Winnicek with 8 points. As for the DeKalb Barons, 2 points for Zeke Penrod, 2 points for Bo Meinhardt, 4 points for Caden Rice, 5 points for Caden Palumbo, and then leading the way for the Barons, Brady Vince, 8 points off the bench.
Yeah, really a tale of two quarters. Hanover Central pretty dominant in that first quarter, and then the Barons really dug themselves back. They were down 8 at one time, and they have a 5-point lead. So a big shift, a 13-point shift for the Barons. Barons that rolling a little bit, and really to key of the bench. Bo Meinhardt and Brady Vince have been pretty good, 10 points off the bench. Just really a good effort for them. Barons really struggling from behind the arc, really haven't hit any threes. That's really what has helped Hanover Central, but they've gone cold here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it was a really good quarter for DeKalb, and Hanover Central looks to answer back here in this second half. We'll take another timeout and be back with the second half of action from the DeKalb New Year's Tournament here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, getting ready to start second half of action here in Game 1 of the DeKalb New Year's Tournament between DeKalb and Hanover Central. Hanover Central looking for a start off strong this second half after a rough second quarter where DeKalb kind of dominated, Steve.
Yeah, they did in that second quarter. They took over, and DeKalb plays now at 10 a.m., and then 11:45 we got Lakewood Park and Fort Wayne Northrop. And then there's a little bit of a break, and then at 1:30, Hanover Central's back on against Indian Creek. And then Fort Wayne Northrop against Whiteland at 3:15. And then at 5 o'clock, Indian Creek versus DeKalb. And then rounding out the day is at 6:45, Whiteland versus Lakewood Park. And we will have all those broadcasts here streamed live on YouTube and on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Not to mention the placement games tomorrow as well, 3 of those as well. So 9 games total in this tournament that we will be here all day long, today and tomorrow.
I'm not sure what they do as a tiebreaker because, if you go 1-1 and you got 2 teams that go 1-1 and 1 team that goes 2-0.
3 teams that would go 1-1
potentially, yeah. And so they may have some tiebreaker in place. I don't know if it's points.
Most likely, it would probably be points scored. Would be most likely how they do that.
And that'll start tomorrow at 10 a.m., 12 and 2.
So 21-16, Barons lead. Hanover Central now with an opportunity to try to get some points on the board. Morausnich gets up the bucket and puts it up and in.
Good step through right there. That's the one thing we have not seen Hanover Central really attack the paint. And they got some size on DeKalb. We'll see if they do that here in the second half.
Makes it 18-21. DeKalb leads 7:27 here in the third quarter. As Brady Vince in the ball game for the Barons after a great first quarter, leading the way with 8 points for the DeKalb. He has it right wing. Gets over to Palumbo. Palumbo over to Rice. Rice was looking for Penrod. He's going to drive himself. Can't get the bucket to go. Rebounded by Sanowski.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they don't use Penrod on the blocks a lot more on their offense. He likes to stay around that perimeter.
Yeah, Penrod been very quiet today. 2 points here early in this ball game. Jumper, no good there by Marnausic.
Another really good look. Just not able to knock it down.
And now DeKalb in transition. Vince tried driving inside, gets it poked away, and there's a bucket up and good by Winnicek. Winnicek up to 10 points now, makes it 20-21. Hanover Central or DeKalb, and 3 on the way by Rice. That's good. Caden Rice with the 3 ball. Gives him 7 here and makes it 24-20. DeKalb leads.
DeKalb really relies on those outside shots, and it's good that they're knocking them down today.
Hanover Central now with an opportunity. Winnicek gets it over to Veliska. Veliska passing the ball around, gets it to Olenberg in the corner. Olenberg to Marnausic. Shot good there. Sanowski with the 3 ball.
So Hanover Central answers there. DeKalb hits the 3, and then Hanover Central knocks one down too.
24-23, 5:30 left here. Third quarter of action. 3 on the way by Rice. Can he hit another one? Yes, he can.
Yeah, almost the same spot. That must be Rice's spot. Somebody's got to get a hand in the face there.
DeKalb sends it back to 4.
Can Hanover Central answer here with 5 minutes left in the third quarter?
Veliska has it top of the key. And he'll take it himself inside. It got blocked by Palumbo. It'll stay Hanover Central basketball as Palumbo touched it as the ball was going out of bounds.
Officials timeout. Tuck in those shirts.
5:04 here, third quarter, 27-23. Sanowski tried getting it inside to Marinaucic, but he turned it over.
Yeah, Hanover Central, Northwest Indiana. A little bit of a drive. Probably stayed the night last night. Probably again tonight.
Cox has it, gets it inside to Vince. Vince will body his way inside and can't get the shot to go. Ball loose, and Hanover Central able to recover it. 27-23, Barons lead. Sanowski over Sanowski, drives inside. That's Veliska. Veliska can't get it to go, and ball still loose.
Yeah, try to get a second chance point. A little deflection there by the Barons. Barons in transition.
3 on the way by Vince, and he hits it. Brady Vince with the 3 ball.
Largest lead of the game for the Barons.
11 points for Vince now, 30-23.
Hanover Central needs an answer here.
Ball tipped out there by Palumbo. Hanover gives it to Veliska. Veliska has it, right corner. Good D there by Palumbo. And Hanover is going to take a timeout. Coach Spring wants to talk things over. We'll take one, too, here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We made shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on mopping out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stay.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 30-23, DeKalb leads with 3:49 left here. Hanover Central looking for an answer offensively. Oldenburg will inbound for the Wildcats. And he gets it into Veliska. It's going to get tipped away by the Barons, and it's a steal. Graydon Peppel, great job there. And the Barons going to get a timeout. Great turnover there for the Barons defense. Take a look at that again on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Graydon Peppel was in on the defensive stop. Really did a good job there of forcing a bad pass from the inbound from Oldenburg and saved it. And Coach Irvin able to get a timeout called, and DeKalb able to get possession here. DeKalb leads here, third quarter. 3:40 here. Aiden North, Steve North here. Be here with you all day. Next game will be Northrop to Lakewood Park to follow. Next game in the Red Pool will be Indian Creek and Hanover Central. Rice has the top of the key over to Peppel. Peppel to Penrod. Penrod looking to do some work. Gives it over to Vince. Vince over to Cox. Cox spins. Back to Penrod. Penrod on the right wing. Gets it over to Vince. Vince is going to drive inside. Over to Peppel. Back to Vince. Vince, 3 on the way by Rice in the corner. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, he was 2 of 2. A little bit further in the corner there than from the left elbow.
Winnicek came away with the rebound. Give it off to Marinich, and he got fouled, and he'll be heading to the free throw line. Marinowicz heading to the line for 2 shots for the Wildcats. Got 4 points here early.
Shooting 2 at the line, number 13, Chris Goranowitz.
Marinich lets the first one fly, and it rolls no good. Wildcats have struggled from the free throw line, left a lot of points off the table. Connor Schmidt checks in for the Barons, as does Bo Meinhardt. So another free throw on the way for Marinowicz. Marinowicz lets it fly and hits it. Cuts the lead now to a 6-point DeKalb lead with 3:04 here in the third quarter. Cox gets it inside to Penrod. Penrod trying to do some work, puts up the shot, gets it to go. Zeke Penrod with his 4th point of the ball game. Been pretty quiet, but maybe he's heating up here. 32-24, DeKalb leads. And we got a foul on Connor Schmidt.
Foul on Connor Schmidt.
That'll be the second team foul for DeKalb this quarter. 32-24. 2:40 left here. As Greg Shepard checked in that last dead ball for Hanover. Oldenburg drives inside and gets it to go. Langdon Oldenburg up to 8 points now. His first points the second half. 32-26 now. Penrod asking for the ball. Gets it from Cox. Cox fakes the handoff, and he's going to dish it outside. 3 on the way by Peppel, and Peppel shoots it long. Brought in by Marinowicz, and he got fouled on the way down. So foul on Schmidt. That'll be Schmidt's 3rd foul for the Barons. Wildcats with an opportunity to bring it in within 3 here. Good take there by Velisca. Velisca takes it up and in. Lucas Velisca with the bucket. His first points of the ball game. Cuts it to a 4-point lead for DeKalb. And turnover for the Wildcats. Marinowicz gives it over to Shepard. Shepard traveled. Couple subs coming in. Vince will check in for Schmidt. And the number 5, Ben Schreiber, will check in for Lucas Velisca. .127 left here. DeKalb looks to extend their lead. Peppel gives it over to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it back over to Vince. Vince gets a screen. Had a man open off the roll. Had Meinhardt hit, but decided to hold it. Gives it off to Penrod. Penrod on the cut back to Vince. Vince over to Schmidt. Schmidt pulls the long 2. Can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Marinowicz. Marinowicz now has it. Under a minute to go here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Hanover Central with an opportunity to get within 2, but they travel and
yeah,
turn it over.
Marinowicz tripped over his own foot and traveled, and that will give DeKalb the basketball back.
.46 seconds remains here.
32-28. DeKalb leads. Brady Vince bring the ball up here for the Barons. Vince inside to Penrod who's on the elbow, pulls the shot, no good. She was closer to the baseline than the elbow. Rebounded by Greg Shepard, and the Wildcats now with an opportunity. Up and under, no good by Marinowicz. Ball loose, and DeKalb was on the end line, so it'll stay Wildcats basketball.
Yeah, 19 seconds remains. Wildcats with an opportunity here with get within 2, maybe 1 with a 3.
Marinowicz inbounds, gets it over to Ben Schreiber, who gets the bucket up and in.
Yeah, great execution right there. DeKalb did not man up on that guy. And Hanover Central got an easy 2-point bucket.
Schreiber's first points of the game. 3 on the way by Peppel. He got fouled.
That's going to be 3 shots.
Yeah, Marinowicz didn't close out the best there. And that will send Peppel to the free throw line. Graydon Peppel has an opportunity to get his first points of the ballgame.
Yeah, with 2.9 seconds left. That's unfortunate. I get the to contest the shot, but to make a foul there and allow the Barons maybe to get up 5 if he can hit all 3.
Peppel knocks down the first. Peppel on the year averaging about 6 points a game for the Barons. It's the second.
Entering the game for the Barons, Aiden Wumbo. Entering the game for the Wildcats, Lucas Velisca.
Lucas Velisca will check back in for the Wildcats. Here with 2.9 seconds left here. One more free throw on the way for Velisca. Velisca lets it fly and gets it. Hits all 3. Or Peppel hits all 3. Long 3 by Schreiber. Hits it! Huge 3 there for Hanover. As Ben actually, that's, Ben Schreiber.
Big hit right there. Closes it within 2. So the foul really didn't hurt Hanover Central there.
And that will bring it within 1. 58 seconds here as for the timeout. And we'll be back for the fourth quarter of action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 2-point ball game after the Ben Schreiber long 3 from half court. After the Wildcats sent Graydon Peppel to the free throw line for 3 shots after a bad closeout. 3 on the way by Penrod, no good. Wildcats opportunity to retake the lead. 35-33. Barons lead. 3 on the way by Velisca. Hits it.
And just like that, Aiden Hanover Central takes the lead.
Velisca up to 5 points now, all in the second half. And Hanover Central retakes the lead. DeKalb led by 8, as much as 8 early in the third quarter.
Yeah, back-to-back threes by Hanover Central. The one to end the quarter, and then the one to start the quarter. 6-point turnaround.
Wildcats looking to get this offense going, and it seems to be working here in the third, or here in the fourth. Palumbo gets it inside. Vince trying to do some work inside, and he gets the bucket to go.
Yeah, used his body, his strength to get on that block and get that easy bucket.
Vince up to 13 now on the day, with 6:40 here in the fourth quarter. Good take there. Velisca, no one picked him up. Missed the shot. Rebounded there by Winnicek. Can't get it to go. Another shot, no good by Velisca. Missed opportunity there for the Wildcats to get some points on the board, and there's going to be a turnover for the Barons.
Yeah, 3 opportunities right there for Hanover Central to get more points, and unfortunately they were unable to.
Luckily, a turnover for DeKalb will give the Wildcats back the ball. Cox will check in for Graydon Pepple.
37-36. Barons up by 1.
Wildcats have been a little bit more efficient this second half than the first half offensively. Veliska has it, gives it off to Winacek. Winacek inside, and Sinausic gets the bucket to go.
Yeah, Hanover Central using the interior here in the second half, really using the blocks, get on the block and take the easy shot.
Marinowicz up to 7 in the game after the bucket, and there is a foul on the Wildcats.
Yeah, it looked like one of the Hanover Central players rolled his ankle, maybe kind of fell down there.
Foul's going to be on Ben Schreiber.
Caden Rice comes back in. He hit 2 nice threes there in the third quarter. Can he pick it up here in the fourth?
Vince has it in the corner, gives it over to Cox on the left wing. Cox guarded by Veliska. Cox spins back to Vince. Vince thought about pulling it, and he traveled.
Again, it's that taking that first step without putting the ball on the ground. Very common mistake young players make.
Officials will look at that and know. We'll be watching that all game long. So 5:43 left here in the fourth. Wildcats up 1. Oldenburg inside over to Schreiber, gets it to Winacek. Veliska now for 3, hits it.
Yeah, good inside out right there by Hanover Central.
Veliska with 8 points all in the second half.
Hanover Central up 4 now with 5:20 to play.
Barons need an answer here. They get inside, and shot up no good by Palumbo. Barons get the rebound. Penrod puts up the hook and hits it.
Yeah, Coach Irvin will take a timeout, take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout here, too, on SummitCitySports.com.
But I got a hold of everything and I come to stay. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come to stay. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to shout harder than the street light. Ran the streets till I'm tired.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. 41-39. Hanover Central leads after the DeKalb timeout.
Yeah, DeKalb closed it in by 2 now, down 2, 41-39.
5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Hanover Central looks to extend the lead here. Schreiber has it. He hit a big 3 to end the third quarter.
Again, they're going right inside the paint.
Shot up and good. Winacek with the bucket. Winacek with the bucket for Hanover Central. Winacek's 12th point of the game. Shot up, good there by Zeke Penrod.
Yeah, DeKalb's really got to use Zeke. He's got some size and athleticism. They got to get it inside to Zeke Penrod here.
6 points for Zeke Penrod. Penrod averaging 14.8 a game. Veliska gets the bucket to go.
Yeah, Veliska's had a great second half. Hanover will take a full timeout. We will too here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 45-41 from the DeKalb New Year's Tournament. Game number 1 of 6 here today. Hanover Central leads 45-41. Barron's looking for an opportunity here to get some points. Try to retake this lead.
Yeah, they're down 4 right here. They got to get Penrod involved in the offense.
Rice has it on the wing. He hands it off to Cox. Cox looking for a man, doesn't find one. He'll give it back to Penrod. Penrod over to Palumbo. Palumbo into Rice. Rice puts up the shot, gets it to go.
Yeah, good strong move right there by Caden Rice. Take it right to the bucket and put it up and in. Good penetration for the Barons.
Rice up to 12 points in this ball game, 45-43. Hanover Central got blocked there by Brady Vince. Vince gets it up to Penrod. Penrod puts up the shot, gets it to go.
And just like that, we got a tie ball game, 45-45.
3:18 left here on the clock. Wildcats need to get a good shot up here. Wynachek has it, gives it over to Sanaushich, and can't get the three-pointer to go. Rebounded by Cox. DeKalb with an opportunity to retake the lead here. DeKalb swings around. Penrod drives baseline, puts up the shot, no good. And there is a foul.
Looked like over the back on number 32, Caden Rice. His third foul.
Yeah, Rice's third foul.
I believe he's the only one that's got 3 on either team.
Connor Schmidt also has 3 for DeKalb, but he's sitting on the bench right now. 2:42 here left in the fourth quarter. Hanover Central with an opportunity here. Velisca has been hot in the second quarter, or the second half. Had it. Gives it over to Oldenburg. And bucket no good, as Murautnich going to be heading to the free throw line for a pair.
Yeah, excellent take right there. Draw the contact, get the foul, get to the free throw line.
Marinowicz with 9 here today, looking for his 10th and 11th.
Yeah, DeKalb only has 2 team fouls, and Hanover Central has 1, so still a long way until we get 2 shots.
First one up and good for Marinowicz. Marinowicz now with 10 here. Actually 8 here. Second one to come. And hits it. Marinowicz up to 9 points on the day. Here, 47-45, Hanover Central leads. Vince over to Peppel, who checks in. Peppel drives, can't get anything to go. 3 on the way by Cox, no good. It's rebounded by Sanowski.
That was an excellent look for DeKalb, just unable to knock it down.
So if I'm Hanover Central, take some time off this clock, find a good shot.
Yeah, Hanover Central's done a really good job here in the second half, working the ball into the paint.
Marinowicz puts the shot up, can't get it to go. Cox with the rebound, and DeKalb an opportunity. He's going to take it himself, gets picked up, pushes it out. Penrod has it now in the corner. Guarded closely by Sanowski. He's going to try to spin, but we're going to have a foul on the floor. Sanowski with the hold.
Yeah, 1:41 left here. That's second team foul on Hanover Central.
Sanowski's third foul.
Yeah, so Sanowski's got 3. So does Caden Rice. Those 2 guys to keep close eyes on.
Penrod over to Cox. Cox gives it off to Vince, who hits the 3.
That's just clutch right there. Brady Vince stepping up, taking the open shot and hitting the 3 and giving the Barons a one-point lead.
He's had the hot hand today, up to 14.
Yeah, all off the bench, too.
But he's played a lot in this ball game and has done a great job for this Barons offense.
You got to think he might have played his way into the starting lineup in the second game this afternoon. And Hanover Central will get a timeout.
Yep, Coach Spring wants to talk things over with his crew. We'll take one, too, here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game on we make. Shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, DeKalb up 1, 48-47 here with 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. This is crucial for both these teams. Both these teams want to get off to a 1-0 start to have a chance to play for the championship tomorrow. So Hanover Central looking for a bucket here. Marinowicz over to Veliska. Veliska's had the hot hand in the second half. 10 points for the Wildcats. But good pressure defense for this DeKalb team. 55 seconds now on the clock. Oldenburg has it. Right wing gives it off to Marinowicz. Marinowicz has had the ball a lot tonight. He's going to drive inside. Gives it to Oldenburg. Oldenburg, Veliska pulls the three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Vince. And Vince is going to get fouled.
Yeah, only third team foul.
So opportunity here for Hanover Central to force a turnover.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to hook them up full court press here. 1 point lead for DeKalb. Can they move to 5-1? You got to think you got to go for a steal. Still got 2 fouls until the 2 shots.
Wildcats need to play a little bit pressure defense. 25 seconds, and there's a foul. Probably let a little bit too much time come off that clock.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Should have got double teams moving around pretty quick.
Wisnowski's got his fourth now.
And unfortunately, they weren't able to get him out. They got a foul right away.
And that will send Cox to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Veliska. So 2 shots for Dalton Cox. Cox on the year. Cox on the year is averaging about 7 points a game. He's looking for his first points of the ball game. First one flies, good.
Yeah, even if he makes this one, it's a 3-point game. Hanover Central with a chance to get another 2-point bucket quick. Hanover Central is going to call a timeout here.
This will be their last timeout, and we'll take a quick one too here on SummitCitySports.com.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 49-47. DeKalb leads. One more free throw for Dalton Cox.
You got to think as soon as this game ends, they'll put 20 minutes on the clock and allow both teams to get warmed up. And
yep, next game on the schedule, Lakewood Park and Northrop in the DeKalb New Year's Tournament. Cox second, no good. Rebounded by Oldenburg, and Hanover Central with an opportunity here. 14 seconds here. You got to think they're going to try to take a shot. Drives. Oldenburg pulls the three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Rice, and it's going to be held on by DeKalb. Got fouled is Cox. So Cox will be heading back to the free throw line, and it looks like DeKalb's going to pull this first game out.
Yeah, they got to knock these free throws down here. You know, if they only make 1 and 2, it's still a 3-point game with 4.6. We've already seen a long shot made before the fourth quarter there. So anything's possible with Hanover Central. Not out yet.
No timeouts for Hanover Central, though, so they'll have to go quick off the inbound. Cox can't hit the first.
Yeah, so Hanover Central with an opportunity here. Hold your horses here, 4.6 seconds. I'll hold on to the camera.
Cox with the second. Lets it flies. Good. So 3-point lead for DeKalb.
And they'll take a timeout. We will too here on SummitCitySports.com.
But I got a hold of everything and I come to stay. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come to stay. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to shine harder than the street lights. Ran the streets, I'm tired.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. DeKalb 3-point lead with 4.7 seconds on the clock for Hanover Central.
You know, that's a really interesting timeout by DeKalb because that gives Hanover Central time to draw up a play instead of going cold. Could be interesting. I think if I'm DeKalb in that situation, I just let him run it with 4.6. Don't let them get a set play set. See what they can run on their own.
See what the Wildcats are able to do here. We'll see what the Barons decide to do, if they want to pick them up full court or if they'll just leave people back.
Now, something interesting to think about here, DeKalb does have 2 fouls to give, so you got to think no easy shots. Don't foul them on a shot, but nothing easy.
There's the
foul.
Sanowski picked it up and got fouled immediately.
So now you have less time to work with 2.4 here.
And then there is one more. So you got to think it's almost a catch and shoot situation for Hanover here.
Yeah, if you get a good look, you're shooting it.
Fuliska gets it, drives, can't get the shot off. 1.3 on the clock now.
So now
again, a foul would be smart here because it would only send Hanover to the line, and no one near the pass where Oldenburg was looking, and DeKalb escapes and gets the first win here in the DeKalb New Year's tournament. They'll move to 1-0, while Hanover will fall to 0-1. And our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game for game number 1, give it to Brady Vince off the bench. 14 points, was a hot hand, and provided Barons with a spark to win this first game. DeKalb wins 50-47 in the first game of the DeKalb New Year's tournament. Flip the channel if you want, or flip the stream. Lakewood Park, Northrop coming up next. Hanover Central will play next at 1:30 against Indian Creek, while DeKalb will play at 5 o'clock against Indian Creek. Hey, North, Steve Orth. We'll be back here on SummitCitySports.com.